Hi, this is Debbie Kaufman, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we will be creating the happy birthday card with a Doggone friendly background stamp. I will also be using Go-To Greetings. This is not carrying over to the new catalog, so if you want it, you have to get it before the end of the month. I use this all the time, so this is my go-to for everything. And the reason I'm doing this video is I'm doing this card for a class tomorrow, and I do the video to make sure I have everything that I need to take to the shop. So if I pause this, it's because I've forgotten something, which is good that I can put it in the bucket. So it's twofold. Two reasons to do the video. One to share and one to help me. In the kit, you have your envelope, which I have not figured out yet what to stamp on it. And I have not put anything on the inside of this yet either. So again, that's something I have to do. Okay, so we'll set that there. I'm using copper clay, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Bump goes in the middle, so we'll burnish that. The next layer is white. There's two of those, and that is, I have to get my measurements out, is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Because one will also go in the inside. Since I layered them down by 1/8 of an inch, I wanted these two pieces to be the same so that if there's any confusion on stamping, you know which ones they are. The next layer is copper clay, and that's 5 by 3 3/4. So that will go on top of the white. And then the next layer is the basic white, which is 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. And that's what we're going to stamp the background stamp on. And then we're going to cut them into 1.5 inch strips. So we will see if my calculations are correct when we stamp this. This is taken from Stylish Shapes. And normally you stamp your greeting and then die cut it, but I have already die cut all the sentiment strips for the whether they want happy birthday, thank you. That's your strip. Now the next strip is a piece of copper clay, which is 1 by 3, and normally you can run this through the Stylish Shapes and then cut it in half and spread it out. But what I'm doing is I'm going to, after I stamp, adhere this to here and then trim it down to the size I need. So it's just another way of doing it. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to set this stuff over here and see if I don't lose it. And we are going to stamp our background stamp. I do need copy paper. Hang on. One of the things I did forget. So on your stamp set, you can, I've got it here, and so here's the top. So this is where my top is. It's hard to see when it's this way, so I have to look. There's my top. What we're going to do is we're going to stamp so that we can get the dogs on there. We're going to see how that works. Now I want the bulldog, which is up here. It's right here. This is where the bulldog is. So I kind of want that middle part, so I'm going to do it right there is where I'm going to plan on doing it. Okay. So we're going to ink it up. No need to put it on a block. making it up with copper clay. And there's my bulldog right there, so I'm going to go a little bit over the top and put him down. Take a piece of copy paper. I may have to redo this video if I'm getting myself messed up, so then we remove. Okay, and now we're going to move this out of the way, and we are going to trim this. So I'm going to take off the edge here, and the edge here. And we should be at 4.5, and that's what I want. It's a little bit less than 4.5. So we're still going to go 1.5 inch strips. So 1.5 and 1.5, and that's pretty doggone close. Okay. And those will actually layer. And look at my stamp set. So my bulldog is here, and then my next one is here, and that one is here, and that's how that will layer. Yeah, pretty good. I need another stamp set to put in something on the inside. Huh. We can do charming sentiments. We'll do wishing you everything wonderful. Okay. And I'm going to pause this a minute because I do need to get a couple of blocks out that I did not get. So I will pause for just a second. Okay. I'm back. And I'm going to take the inside piece and I'm going to stamp wishing you everything wonderful and the charming sentiments. Kitty Wampus on my block so I know where the point is at the top. Okay. And then I'm going to take my sentiment and stamp happy birthday. Set those aside, so close my ink and turn that over so it doesn't smear. Now I want to show you, you can make it closer to the edge here and then trim off the side, which I think I'll do. And I'll be bringing my trimmer back out. Okay. Whatever I did with it. And I'm going to just trim, let me put it here so you can see it, right on the track there. And I am going to use my scoring tool. This helps hold it in place. So I will do right there. guess I didn't need it. Okay. I'll set that aside. And then I just follow the angle. Oops, there we go. Okay. We will go ahead and attach these. And you could decide your size of the border around each piece. And I'm going to put the other one on the other side, and that way I have, hopefully. So one thing about doing the video, I realized I needed copy paper to put over the background stamp. So, and I did have my blocks packed, I just had to dig them out. And then I'm going to attach this to the inside. These are great cards to give to someone who's lost an animal. You can do a sympathy card for the loss of a fur baby. You can do a thank you note for your vet if they've done a great job with your animal. Okay, then this is going to layer on this. I cut them at 1/8 inch, but if you want to, you could do a 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to pop up a couple dimensionals. I really like this card. I show you, I have it in early espresso too, but I just like copper clay. Don't want to cover up too many animals. There we go. Well, you know what? I forgot to put this one layer underneath there. This is supposed to go under here. So again, a foobar. I'm not going to, I don't think I can pull it off. I'm not going to. So this card I'll be able to show tomorrow without the extra layer of white. It's all about making cards. Nothing's perfect. So thank you, and this is Debbie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, with all the mistakes and all.